Hi everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and have had a great Easter weekend, bar the stupid result that happened on Saturday at the London Stadium where it ended West Ham 1, Southampton 1. Here are my full-time thoughts of it, guys, because for those that have been watching the channel and recently, and for those that watched the preview, for most of you haven't, I was actually up north with my sister up in Sunderland, well, pretty much near Roker even, for the weekend. But I came back and I had to do this, guys. I genuinely had to do this. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website where you can purchase some really nice retro gear. And as you can see from the icon that's up here, there's also some retro track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out in the claret and blue. So any purchases that you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're currently supporting close to, if not over 90 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. But if you want to make a donation directly to the charity, but you don't want to make an affiliate link purchase, that's perfectly fine. There is their Just Give 'em Fund link in the description below. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford, guys. Believe me, every penny helps. Guys, I haven't even been back home an hour yet after travelling up on Good Friday and coming back today. Honestly, I watched the game through and through, and I kind of intimated that, I retweeted and shared on the YouTube platform as well, for that matter, the video of Nicholas Fulkrug, and I agree with him 100%. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you going to be like Jason the Cunt Cundy, who says, who are you to do that? You haven't had a good season. The season isn't, you know. Do you agree with what Fulkrug said? Do you agree with the manner that he's done it? Let me know in the description below. But let's talk about the team sheet. Areola keeping his place in goal with a back four of Emerson, Kilman, Tobido and Soufal. James Ward-Prowse and Soler in the midfield, with Paquetá, Kudus and Bowen supporting Fulkrug up front. So with the exception of pretty much Soufal, because Wan-Bissaka was out nursing a toe injury and had injections, it's pretty much a big blow to Ollie Scholes to be back on the bench. You know, I thought Scholes should have played this game. I mean, to be fair, I've been putting him in as left back for the majority of the season anyway. But I get why Emerson was picked. I understand that. Soler makes total sense. He was a brilliant against Liverpool. It really was. And Fulkrug, yeah, you know, he needs match fitness, so he started, and quite rightly so. But fucking hell, guys, how bad was this game? What was it? I think at the start of I think by the end of the first half, which finished 0-0, Southampton were fucking all over us. Absolutely, genuinely all over us. We had moments, don't get me wrong, but oh, it was wank. This team has been relegated. I mean, obviously it was announced yesterday or this morning, if I remember correctly, that Leicester are relegated. But it doesn't matter, you know. We now have allowed Southampton to equalise in terms of the relegation points that Derby did whenever it was. You know, they're now looking odds on to get relegated with 11 points in the same way. Why couldn't we just beat these fuckers? I just don't understand this. I'm really going to try and narrow this down to make it a minimal rant as much as possible, because Fulkrug completely echoes my thoughts and my sentiments on this. Don't get me wrong, a quality pass from Areola to Kilman, and then from Kilman up to who was it? I think it was Kudus. I can't remember. I haven't literally just watched it once, and that's it. I haven't watched the highlights back. Great pass from Fulkrug to find Bowen to get the 1-0 goal on the 47th minute. Or was it minute and 28 seconds or whatever it was at the start of the second half? I don't blame a single. Now, guys, you know I have a bit of an issue with people not getting back to their seats for the second half kickoff. If I was there, I probably would have got back late myself. I'm not going to criticise any or be a hypocrite and criticise those people that did it. So it was wank. The first half was wank. complete and utter wank. And then we go, and then we slowly started getting into the ascendancy a little bit in the second half. I mean, even Tony Gale was doing the commentary on the feed that I was watching, and he said, there's no fight in there. There's no willingness to pass forward, or what's going to be sideways and backwards. I know it's a cliche, but it was, and that's exactly what happened. Just as that part came on the commentary. Actually, I'm gonna if I can find, where's my phone? Where I put my phone? Right, here's my phone. Right, I'll read you the full quote because I messaged my mates at the time when he said it. Where are we? Let's have a look. Where is it? Tony Gale said in co-coms is saying no drive from West Ham, all too happy to pass sideways or backwards, and that's exactly what happened within seconds of him saying that. So apologies for the blank in there, guys. But yeah, it is, honestly, it's ridiculous. It really, really is just so poor. And the equaliser from Ongunoku, or however the fuck you pronounce him, 4 or 5 players watching it go in the back of the net, including going past them, or over them, I should say. I mean, Soler could have easily helped with a jump of an early attempt. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, the match stats don't lie. People say, I myself included, I always say that possession means fuck all because we had 51.9%. We did nothing with that ball in any shape or form. They had 15 shots and 4 on target in comparison to our 12 and 4 on target. Who the fuck is relegated out of those attempts? Seriously. Seriously. It's absolutely piss poor. I mean, granted, we should be having more touches inside the box than Southampton did. We had 24 touches, they had 25. They've been fucking relegated with 4 games to go. And we can't get a point out against them. But, as I say, I really, really do agree with what Fulkrug said. It's absolute bullshit what he was saying, and the substitutions didn't make much help either. Ollie Scars came on with 10 minutes to go. Mavropanos came on with 4 minutes to go of added time, replacing Emerson and Ward-Prowse respectively. Guilherme came on for Kudus. Ferguson came on for Bowen, relatively ineffectual. Souček came on for Fulkrug. It was just... Potter's got... I know a lot of people are saying that, that coming out and defending Potter, and I agree to a degree, that he is tinkering, trying to figure out what's happening, because we've only got a handful of games left, guys. We know that. Where are we? We've hardly got any games left in the title. Because we've literally just got 5 left. That's it. 3 more away games and 2 home games, right? But taking Souček off for Fulkrug and then realising he's got to put the striker on Bowen, because I'm guessing Bowen might have had a bit of a niggle, I don't know, because Bowen got fuck all service. He was brilliant out on the right hand flank. He really genuinely was. For that 6 minutes that he was out on the flank, he hardly got anything. Again, had his moments in the game, of course. Bowen always does, and quite rightly so. Scored the one. He could have scored. It could have scored at least another if the services had been correct for him. But at the time, it should have been Fulkrug for Ferguson straight away. Do you know what I mean? And then and Souček for Bowen at a later point, not the other way around. Honestly, but that's my personal opinion. I can only say from what I saw. Substitutions were worrying, but the bigger picture is, as I've been saying for season after season, watch along after watch along, when people are saying sack the manager, Fulkrug's come out and completely justified what I've been saying basically that the players aren't doing what they're told. And he didn't say certain players, he just said the players. So, Fulkrug's angry, and I'm looking forward to seeing from what the in the know say in the next couple of days, in terms of what was conversations will happen at half time and full time, if that obviously does come out to the in the knows. But guys, honestly, thank you very, very much for your time for watching this. It's humiliating as a West Ham supporter. I know I'm kind of contradicting myself when I said that about the Southampton fans and how they make us look entitled and I'm coming here ranting like an entitled player that we should have automatically got 3 points off Southampton and 6 points off them over the. Do you know what I mean? But we should have done. We genuinely should have done. Our squad is much better on paper and in ability in individual circumstances than Southampton's. So it really does irritate me. But guys, just before I go, come on, there we go. Over the last 4 weeks, just under half of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. 49.6% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. So if you are enjoying what I'm doing, then by all means, please do hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Make sure your settings are on all, especially on your phone. Go into your phone settings and make sure your notifications are set there, as well as obviously when you subscribe at the time. Please do like this so more advertising gets up on YouTube, but I will be advertising as usual on Facebook and Twitter. If you want to follow us on the social medias, there is down as well. I'm really trying to engage more and more on the social medias, but it's just difficult to talk about it all the time. But guys, in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week. The Brighton away game, that preview will be up on Thursday as usual, so keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you had a fantastic Easter, and I hope that stupid fucking performance hasn't ruined your Easter weekends. And I hope you've eaten loads of chocolate and are feeling totally Tom Dick. So in the meantime, guys, have a great one, and I'll see you very soon. All the best now. Take care.